Welcome, welcome into 2023, beautiful souls. My name is Eve, and I'm bringing to you messages for this year of 2023, keeping in mind that what I channel here is always cosmic, timeless, and eternal. So whenever you come upon this video, it could even be years from now, and hopefully there will be a message that awaits you here. So if you want to jump ahead to where I pick the different piles, where I put in the timestamps for each one of the three piles, each one has a crystal on it, feel free to do that. What we are looking at in each of the piles is where you are on your journey right now. What is wanting to manifest itself for you? What does your journey need to be focused on? So this could be blessings coming towards you. It could be work. It could be love. It could be any multitude of things. However, I'm not looking at the mundane here. I'm looking at the overall spiritual cosmic message. So this is about where are you and where are you going in this year on your journey, and perhaps what this journey is wanting to bring in or manifest for you. And I invite you to call in these sacred guides that I have pulled for each of you today. This is not about just listening to a message. This is about working with the guidance that is coming through here. I love pulling out the Oracle of the Hidden Worlds by Lucy Cavendish. That energy feels very, very high vibrational. So it is the hidden worlds that is going to be guiding us here. And then we're going to have messages from the energy. What is the name of the book? The Energy Oracle cards, as well as the wisdom of the hidden realms. Because 2023 is a 7-year, it is ruled by Neptune. It has very strong watery energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And we're also going into the year of the water pig. The essence here is spirit, and the essence here is emotion. All the water signs are going to be very, very highlighted throughout all of 2023, but understand we're looking at it from the lens or the glasses of water. What does water represent in our world? It represents our emotional body, our intuitive body. Our emotional body links directly into our spiritual and intuitive. Therefore, this is the journey each and every one of us is being called to either jump further onto or jump onto for the first time in our lives if we've been very heavily focused more on the physical, human, day-to-day world. Then this is an invitation to jump in to your higher consciousness, your spiritual world, because it's in that spiritual connection that the truth of your heart and the truth of your emotions is going to speak to you. You're going to see what it is your heart really wants for you. It's answering the call of your soul is what I'm getting here right now. So as we go further into this, I just want to mention a couple things. I have my new website up. I've put on there my forecast for 2023. It's up there for purchase. I talk about the astrology, the numerology, a little bit of tarot, and also the Chinese New Year. So do take a look at my website. It's eveellie.com. All of that information will be below. And I always love to reference my friends when I can. I want to say thank you to all of the beautiful souls that are my friends, that are part of my goddess, God group in this lifetime. You are my guardians. You are my helpers. You are my wisdom when I need it most. And speaking of that, below in my description, I am putting down one of my dear friends that fits into this group. He is one of my goddess God group people. And his name is Soul Dancer, and I will have his information below because he is starting something brand new in 2023 that I think is going to be very, very beautiful. It's all up, I believe, on Patreon, but do check out his site. He's going to be doing a newsletter for the first time, and I've subscribed right away. I'm subscribed to his Patreon as well. He's often given me so much wisdom in my life. Now, mind you, he is one of a number of dear, dear close friends who've all given me wisdom. They are all equal in my eyes, and I give you all my thanks for being in my life. So as we jump in ahead, if you feel like going ahead to the timestamps, do so. I just want to speak for a moment about the astrology. As I said, it's going to be a very water-driven year with the planet Neptune guiding us and the energy of 7, which is the Chariot in the Tarot. So it's about fast action forward. But the Chariot never takes action without proper discernment and reflection. So always keep that in mind, that you must temper your action with very deep reflection and intention so that you know what the action is and the direction is that you are going to take. Now, as we enter here 2023, we've already had one of 3 super new moons guiding the way. And that first super new moon happened here going into Christmas. On December 23rd, we had the super new moon in Capricorn. It's a time right now to set goals, to prioritize, to organize our life, to write down all the things that we want to achieve as we go into January. Because right now, as I'm doing this video, Mercury's retrograde in Capricorn and Mars is still retrograde in Gemini. Both of these planets will be coming out of retrograde in January. Mars will exit the retrograde on January 12th. Mercury will exit the retrograde on January 18th. Therefore, this Capricorn energy that we are in is telling you to sit back, look at all your economics right now, because Capricorn's about business, it's about finances, it's about taking care of your physical well-being and body. And right now with these 2 retrogrades, it's about getting really deeply organized. Get to all the things you haven't gotten to yet. Get your taxes ready. Balance out your checkbook. Sit down and look at what you want to bring in 2023 and start organizing that. Get out your journal. That is the emphasis we have going into this year. The time to take the action, though, is not going to be present until both Mars and Mercury come out of retrograde. At least when Mars does, we'll be close enough to the Mercury coming out of retrograde that it should be fine to make certain decisions and take certain actions. We do have a new Mercury around the corner here on January 7th, and that new Mercury, even though we're still in retrograde, is a new energy, and it's all in Capricorn. So the emphasis here is Capricorn. Really enter this year looking at what you want to achieve. What goals do you want to set for yourself? What priorities do you need to make? Because you are going to need to prioritize. You're not going to be able to get to everything at once. So get clear on what the most important things are for you and start planning, start getting ready for it, start getting into the details of this, and use the first 2 to 3 weeks of January to do just that while you're also still resting. Because that second super new moon, and I'm going to do a very big video around that one, is going to be the Chinese New Year this year. We always have the new moon on a Chinese New Year. However, it could happen any time in the sign of Aquarius. This year, it's so happening on the 2nd day of Aquarius. Therefore, the sun has barely entered Aquarius. We have the new moon in Aquarius, then bringing in the Chinese New Year. It's going to be a very powerful fireworks of a new moon that we have coming in. So that's a beautiful time of action from that new moon forward, which is going to be January 21st, and the Chinese New Year starts at midnight on the 22nd of January. And then the third super new moon will be in Pisces on February 20th. So we'll have those 3 super new moons in a row. That is already guiding us into this beautiful year, showing us that there's a lot of new beginnings in front of us if we want them. If you want change in your life, if you want new beginnings in your life, these first 3 to 4 months of 2023 are going to be pivotal, because then we have the spring equinox in March, followed by a solar eclipse in April. So I'm going to say the first 4 months of 2023, we have all the planets out of retrograde at that point, and it's a wonderful 4 months to start new things in your life, in whatever area of your life you want to do this in. So let's go ahead and get to the messages. Let's look at the piles. So for pile number 1, I wanted to bring out all of my quartz crystals. This is the phantom quartz. So if you are drawn to the phantom quartz, or simply the energy of 1, this will be your pile. For pile number 2, we have the rutilated quartz. So if you are drawn to the rutilated quartz, or the number 2, that will be your pile. And then pile number 3 is a simple clear quartz. It's a gatekeeper quartz. Very beautiful. So that will be pile 3. So take your time, and remember the messages here are about where is your journey taking you right now? What is it that you need to be focusing on in your life, and what is coming towards you? So let me move pile 3 and 2 out of the way, and we will start here with pile number 1. Great way to spend my New Year's Eve. I was waiting for this moment all week long. I just simply didn't have time until tonight. So here we go. For those of you that chose pile number 1, we have the phantom quartz. Now there is a message with the phantom quartz. There's layer upon layer. Those of you that were drawn to this pile, it means you've had many, many lifetimes. And the phantom quartz is guiding you to access those lifetimes, that you have perhaps messages in those lifetimes, but that also this year of 2023 is perhaps going to be a culmination of something for you if you chose that phantom quartz. And the phantom quartz is telling you that there's hidden things within you that are going to be revealed for you this year. I love that message. So let's look at what the hidden worlds is bringing in for pile number 1. What is the journey that you are on here? I've never ever pulled this card before. It's called the Sacred Journey. Beautiful. And there you have a meteorite going over that. So there's new beginnings for you. In this pile I'm getting right away, you're on an ascension right now. You are ascending. See how that pathway is going up towards a beautiful city of light? You are on a sacred journey this year. Introversion, seeker, and self-knowledge. So you have come to a place of very deep self-knowledge, but you seek more, and you're going to go internal. You're going to be in an introverted time at different stages in 2023 on your journey. So I feel for pile number 1, you're going to be in the world, but you're also going to have to be taking time to hermit and go internal. So for you to, for pile number 1, I'm feeling these two energies that you're going to be balancing out between being internalized and being externalized. So let's look at what the hidden world wants to tell us about the sacred journey. You have walked alone for some time now. You have turned inwards to that great path that lies inside us all, and you have taken its many tributaries into the soul of your own self. You have discovered the things that so many hide from themselves, and you have brought them to the surface. You have examined them and found their beauty as well as their sorrows. And after knowing them, after integrating them, you have gone deeper still. So this is absolutely the energy of the hermit, but I'm also feeling the energy of the hanged man and the wheel of fortune. I'm getting all of those three major arcana and the high priestess, all of those four, because I feel for pile number one, you've been on a very long journey. You've had to go inward for a long time on this journey, and you may have been on it for alone for quite a long time. And they're telling you now that it's time to come back into the world, okay? Within that silent place, at the heart of you, there is another temple now that you are going to discover even more. And that is the temple of your soul, where your precious, most secret heart has laid in wait for you, a sleeping beauty, a wise wizard at the gate of your truth. And you have kissed your soul and accepted the whole of yourself. With this comes a reawakening and a return to the world. So for pile number one, you've been on a very long journey, deep, deep into self, and you have kissed your soul. You have accepted who you are, your shadow and your light. And because of this, you are reawakening like sleeping beauty from a long sleep, and you are returning to the world new. Now your stillness and your repose, which all the world has seen but not understood, will begin to express the wisdom that it has found at the heart of you. So that means that on this journey, all of those around you who have not understood you are going to see why. They're going to see what it is you have accomplished in this time of deep, deep slumber. And they're going to finally see what it is you are bringing into this world, which is great wisdom. Too many journey outwards, expecting to find the answers externally. They look at it, they go to gurus, they go to teachers, they go to sacred places, they go to counselors, they do medicines, they go on shaman works, whatever you want to call it. And these all have a place or a part to play on our journey. However, if you do not seek the chalice within, you cannot drink from the cup of your own soul, the crystalline waters of the self. And this you have done. So for pile one, you have found your own holy grail. The journey you have taken within has been challenging, and it has been full of risks. It has been full of a lot of disappointments. But you have made it to the center of you. And now that you know what treasure lies within, you can rise again and re-enter the world and know fully who you are and why you are here. And so the mantra I have for you, pile one, is, I have arrived. I have arrived. I can tell you right now that this card so resonates with me. So I know then that this is my pile as I'm reading this. Wow, what a magnificent message. So let's go a little bit deeper here. Now that we know that we're on this journey and we're re-entering the world, what is it that is guiding us now? Well, we have the well watcher. Wisdom, power of the divine. We're bringing with us now the power of the divine. It lives within us because we are carrying our own holy grail. So the well watcher wants to bless us. You know that whole, what is that? When you wish upon a well, right? So the well is going to manifest your wishes, but what you need to do first is make a wish upon the well. So the well watcher wants to bestow something upon you. Let's see, that's card number 7. I love it. Number 7. Here we are going into a 7-year. What does the Watcher want to bestow us? There's unseen powers here in the Well Watcher, and they can be soon yours to align with. Invite the divine to bring miracles into your life and any kind of resolution that you need. So this is your prayer to the Well Watcher. Thy will be done through me for the highest good of all and for the true manifestation of my purpose. You will know the way forward by the still small voice within you. The divine may also answer your call, though, by sending others to help guide you. So the Well Watcher is one of your helpers here. And I'm counseling you to not only call on the sacred journey as your guide, but also the Well Watcher. And the other helper you have here on your journey in 2023 is the cosmos. I love it. Creativity and vastness. There is nothing that you cannot achieve now because the cosmos awaits you. You have unlocked the doorway to the cosmic energy. That's number 41. That is such a beautiful message. The cosmos represents the principle of infinity and the vastness of the energetic exchange of consciousness that influences all things. This is a sign here to remind you to open up to the well, and we've got that word well here, right? The well of creativity that lies deep within you, and be mindful of your thoughts at this time as well as your actions. So for pile number 1, within you exists that holy grail, which is the well. It's your well of divine spirit, and the cosmos is a reflection into that well. It's asking you to be thoughtful, to be mindful, and to finally tap in to the unlimited creativity that lies within you. This is absolutely beautiful. So your thoughts and your mindfulness and your actions are both influencing your outer world. Keep taking action towards your goals, as the cosmos will respond perfectly to manifest your very highest destiny. Expect to be inspired this year and to meaningfully touch others with all that you create. You are meant to now be seen. So when your mantra is, I have arrived, it also means it's time for you to be more fully visible and seen in the world. So from the energy oracle cards, what is the other guidance we have here? Wow, we have 3rd chakra, Archangel Chamuel. That means your power chakra is fully activated, or it will be throughout this year, because these messages here are about your journey in 2023. It doesn't mean that you start January 1st or 2nd and you're already there. But for some of you, you may already feel like, oh my gosh, Eve, I have arrived. Thank you so much. And for others, this is a journey that you're going to be on throughout this year. And these are your sacred helpers. So that includes the Well Watcher, the cosmos, and Archangel Chamuel. And he is showing you that you have a great reservoir of power. It's time to shine your light into the world. But he's also showing you that you need to really maybe work on your solar plexus. That's your 3rd chakra, okay? It's alive and well. You've got the power within you. You've got your sacred will that is alive and well. And whatever you want to manifest is, wow. I almost choked on that one. Whatever you want to manifest. Whew, something is clearing here for pile number 1. It has been a long journey, hasn't it? Your dreams are going to come into manifestation this year. Wow. I just had a clearing go through me. I hope that reaches you, but call on Archangel Chamuel to help you. And you know, his sacred divine counterpart is our Archangel Charity. And Archangel Chamuel is also one of the love archangels. So if you want to manifest a divine counterpart, or you want to further deepen any relationships you currently have in your life, call on Archangel Chamuel. And wow, just as I said that, the second card here is the woman holding a heart. Wow, that is beautiful. Number 44, we have the master number on the table. Your heart is ready. It is time to open your heart, pile one. Your heart is ready for this. It is ready to share this love. It is ready to receive this love. Perhaps you're ready to offer your heart to someone, or perhaps you're also ready to receive that offer of love. But a woman holding a heart means in that the heart is complete. It's full. There's no cracks in that heart. Your heart has been made whole again. You are ready for this beautiful love. So that can represent new love coming into your life. It can represent a deepening of any current relationships you have, whether they're friendship, business, family, or love. But it can also be a resolution of family issues. So the woman holding a heart is saying that whatever's going on in your family in this year, or at least in the beginning of this year of 2023, there's a lot of potential for healing within the family unit. Okay? So I'm seeing a lot of new beginnings here for you, pile number one, in terms of your solar plexus and your heart chakra, that you're in your power center this year. You're opening your heart even more. You're ready to be in this higher place of love, to build stronger, deeper, more cosmic relationships in your life. And wherever you haven't had healing, you're being told now that that is going to come into being. There will be peaceful resolutions coming into your life. So let's complete your messages by looking at the whispers of love. What last messages from the heart? These are the matters of the heart. What are we meant to focus on here? Look to your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize. So this message is, and it's 11, I believe, yeah. So we've got two master numbers, 11 and 44. You are stronger than you could possibly know. And on this journey, it's all been about building your strength, building that inner resolution, that inner knowing. See how she's looking at herself in the globe? She's seeing her inner self, and she's realizing just how beautiful and magnificent a being that she is. So in this year, your strength, your inner strength, will be what brings you all that you want to manifest. And remember, Archangel Chamuel is going to be your manifester here. And the other message we have here is spend some quality time together. Beautiful. It is imperative that we spend quality time with those that we are in significant relationships with, listening and talking to each other. This is beautiful. So for pile one, you're deepening your relationships. Whether you're currently in a love relationship, it's going to go to a new level. There's beautiful potentiality to deepen it. If you're single, you've been on a long journey, like myself, of self-partnership, this might be your year where you meet that significant divine counterpart. Now, don't look at the timing here. I know we're seeing a pumpkin, which can also be a flower. In this card, it represents pumpkin, so that's fall season. But it also is a certain flower. So I'm getting the energy of summer and fall. So perhaps that's when something very important is going to happen in your love life. No matter what, I'm feeling the energy of warmer weather. So let's just say that this card is a representation of spring, summer, and fall. So that would be your timing or the seasons where this love is either coming into being in your life or it is reaching a culmination or a harvest time. So I want to complete, I wasn't even going to do this, and then suddenly the cards came out by bringing in the Enchanted Embrace by Cherry Enchantress. And I just simply asked the question or posed the question, what love messages are you going to get this year? What is someone going to tell you? And this might not be a romantic partner. It could end up being a friend. What messages are going to come to you? I could get lost in your eyes. So someone is going to tell you that they love your eyes, that they get lost there, that they feel a very deep soul connection with you, because the eyes are the windows to the soul. And the second message is, you make me feel alive. Someone is going to tell you how much you matter to them, that with you in their life, they feel more vibrant than they've ever felt before. So these two messages are telling me right away that this is about a soulmate. A high-level soulmate is going to tell you this, how much you make them feel alive, make them feel that they can be who they are, that in your presence they feel more vibrant than not having you in their life. So those are very, very beautiful messages. Love it. Let me know what you think about this and leave me comments, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell if you want to receive my videos. I'm doing them pretty much once a month. On certain months, I will be doing 2 a month, depending on how much time I have available. So thank you very, very much for being here. And remember to always call on these energies that we have brought in here today. And these energies are always eternal. So let's now go to pile number 2. So those of you that chose pile number 2, the Rutilated Quartz. Now the Rutilated Quartz is an energy of cleansing and clearing. The rutilizations in the quartz are about removing energies that you no longer want. Okay, that's one way to look at it. But the rutilations can also be a representation of blending and unifying energies in you that have been perhaps out of balance. So for those of you that chose pile number 2, there could be a message of healing here for this pile, that maybe you're in a place in your life where you really want to balance different parts of your life, okay? So let's look at the hidden realms, the hidden worlds, and what is your biggest guidance for this year? What is your focus? You need to focus on the temple of your dreams. Sacred dreams, prophecies, and dream journeys. So for pile 2, right away, this is a year for you to focus on your dreams, to build your temple of dreams. But understand, in the hidden worlds, the temple of dreams is actually a place. It is a place where guides, cosmic beings of light, your guides, your soul, your angels are working on sending you dreams. So there's a lot of messages here for pile number 2. It's not only about focusing on your dreams, it's also looking at where your dreams come from. The Temple of Dreams. It is a holy place in the hidden worlds where dreams are actually created. These are libraries where dreams that are necessary to be dreamt are stored. So instead of calling it the Akashic Records, we can call it the Dream Records, the temple where our dreams are stored. This is a really profound message, pile number 2. They are written in codes of light, woven into the energy field, then sent through portals and vortices into the world of the humans and delivered to the beings who are most open to receiving them. So the Temple of Dreams will send dreams to the dreamer, to those souls that are awakened, awakening, that are receptive to receiving messages and guidance through their dreams. I am a dreamer. I will often resolve things through my dream world. So for pile 2, you're being told that you can do a lot of your work while you're asleep, while you're dreaming. You can even set an intention with your guides. Ask the Temple of Dreams what it is you'd like to resolve in your life, what it is you'd like to manifest in your life, and ask them to send you those dreams. And within those dreams, you're either going to resolve it or you're going to see what steps to take. Those dreams could actually be prophetic for your life. So let me read a little bit further in here. Your dreaming life is another life. It is not simply a place where you go when you're done with your day life. Okay? These dreams, they come from spirit. They are written by the scribes of the priestesses and the gods and all the divine ones that exist and live and work through these temples of dreams. So someone in alignment with you is helping write these dreams with you. These are not only dreams. You're coming to this realization this year that these dreams are real. You have not been fantasizing this. You have not been imagining this. These are soul dreams and they are real. They are sent to you. They now belong to you. And they contain codes, energies, messages, truths that can open you up until you feel the wisdom breathing through every cell in your body. We will write the dreams that your soul most needs. We will continue to send them to you. And if you ask us, we will send you the dreams that you most need to change your life. I love it. Dreaming is my spirit's study. So this is your mantra. The visions I receive are the texts my soul has taken from the library of the hidden worlds. Wow, that is amazing. So what is it that you want to dream into existence? What is it that's coming through your dreams? We have the fire prints, optimism and aggression. So that can be two different things. Those are contradictory, really, right? One is optimism and one is aggression. But the aggression here that they're talking about is when you're moving too fast. You're being aggressive with something. You're pushing too hard. You're not allowing things to flow. So the fire prince is here admonishing you that if you're moving too fast, slow down a little bit, because the fire prince is about bringing something into your life quite quickly, but it's through the energy of fire. It's through the energy of optimism, of positive thinking, positive feeling, positive affirmation. But something very amazing is wanting to come into your life pile number two. And we're getting that fire energy. So this may be the pile that a lot of you that have fire signs have chosen. So let's see, what number is that? 40. Let me read from that for you. It's a very interesting message. He represents the invisible forces behind all manner of manifestation, and he brings you the gift of optimism. You will be rightly inspired to move forward and take confident and assertive actions to reach your goals. So he is telling you this is a time of action in your life, that you've been a dreamer or you've had all these dreams for maybe weeks, months, years, decades, and this is your year for those dreams to now become a reality in your life. Wow, I love this pile. But you must envision the path of the highest good. So envision the most positive possible outcome for you, and that will be the gift that you will receive. Things are coming together as if by magic to create the reality you seek. You have every reason to be hopeful. Move forward knowing that you have everything you need and even more. Just remember to share your enthusiasm, to believe in others that have helped you on your path and that are still helping you, and to be optimistic for others as well, to share your enthusiasm, share your optimism, share the magic that is seeking you out, and your good fortune will always multiply. And then the second message here is the wise woman of Wonderland. So for pile 2, there's going to be a wise woman in your life. Or perhaps you are this wise woman. You are filled with integrity. Yes, you've had to compromise many, many times in your life, and you know how to compromise. You've learned what this means. But this year, you're being told, do not compromise on your integrity. Do not compromise on something that just simply does not feel right for you to do. Only compromise on something when you know that everyone on that table is going to leave that table being a winner. If someone on that table is leaving it being a loser, then that is not a right compromise. Integrity must be met here. So the wise woman of Wonderland is telling you that either you have great wisdom and to pull on that wisdom right now and throughout this year, and there will be times where you're going to have to sit back and look at your life and really sit with things, get more information, become more knowledgeable. You do not want to rush into decisions that you're not feeling 100% about. So the wise woman of Wonderland is saying, sit back, get more information, seek the truth, and really dive into how you feel about this. If you're being called on to do something that is going to take you out of your own personal integrity, or you feel like it's going to put someone else's integrity at risk, then the answer is no. And with the wise woman of Wonderland, she's not afraid to be on her own. She will walk off that table or out of that room and be okay to be the only one to walk away from that table. You've got courage, you've got strength, and guess what? You've got the fire prince behind you. So you've got that fire. You've got that enthusiasm. You know exactly what to do, pile number 2. Wow, this must be the pile with a lot of fire in it. And so let's look at the counsel then from the energy oracle cards. Is there any other energies that are going to be helping you here? Rest and rejuvenation. So what did I just say? Don't rush in too quickly to make a decision. Sit with it. Rest, rejuvenate. This card is telling you that just as much as you are a doer, become a beer. Meditate every day. Bring out your spiritual tools consistently every single day. Because when you do that, you are building your inner core of power, your kundalini. And it is from that place of feeling very deeply rejuvenated and well rested that the fire prince energy and the wise woman of Wonderland, that's when these two energies can manifest in the highest version of themselves. So for pile number 2, the big message here is be sure that whatever you're doing, that you are rested, rejuvenated, that you feel very vital and clear with your energy when you make decisions or when you take actions. Okay, and it's also a reminder for pile 2, stop always running around everywhere. Be in stillness. Bring the balance back to stillness, because the fire prince knows that the only way to truly manifest is through surrender. The surrender part is part of this energy. You must know not only how to take action, you must also know how to surrender. Surrender into stillness, because in that stillness in that meditative yoga pose or state, all the answers you seek will manifest, okay? And so the second message is journey. You're going on a journey this year. And that journey is going to take you in many different directions. See the 1, 2, 3, 4, we've got 4 different pathways there. So you could end up going on several different long distance travel. You could be traveling several times this year. You could be literally moving, packing your bags, moving from one home to another, one state to another, one country to another, or you may simply be becoming a traveler. You will be a nomad this year. But look at this year of 2023 as you are on a great journey, okay? And that journey is going to take you exactly where you need to go. So the message I'm getting there for pile 2 is become a lover of pathways, become a lover of this journey. But without a doubt, I'm getting a high level of action, activity, and movement. And that's why I put rest and rejuvenation at the center, because you can only take that action and that movement in the highest way possible when you come from a very settled, balanced, restful center. So let's complete here with messages of love. What wants to find you in love? What is your heart wanting to tell you in 2023? Well, it's telling you to turn on your heart light. Allow yourself in this moment to reflect on a time when you experienced love. So it's telling you to think back on those times in your life when you experienced the most powerful love, and to not only remember it, but to bring that energy back in, to retrieve that beautiful energy of love, to fully turn your heart light on. And we do have a message about the heart for pile 2. Listen with your heart. You are listening to what is being said to you, but you need to listen with a loving heart. So for pile 2, I do feel like there's 2 challenges here. One, non-action, stillness, reflection, meditation, that could be a challenge for you to be more of a beer than a doer. But that's the counsel, that is the core energy that is going to bring everything into manifestation. And think about that. You're the dreamer. Well, the dreamer is accessing that invisible realm. It's coming from that place of inner stillness. And the other message is turn your heart on. Don't just listen from your mind or your body. Listen from your heart, from your emotional center. Your heart has all the answers you seek, pile number 2. Your mind does not. So for pile number 2, what I'm getting here is your mind is not your best friend on this journey right now. It's your spirit, which is that fiery energy, and it's your heart, which is that emotional energy. And I'm also feeling like with the stillness and the slowing down, the earth element is part of this as well. So perhaps for pile number 2, it's more the fire, water, and earth signs that are going to most relate to this pile, okay? But even if you're an air sign coming in, listen to this, because maybe you need to balance out that air energy with these energies, and these are the answers you then seek. And the final message from the Whispers of Love is slow down. We got that 3 times, didn't we? When you are excited, you get ahead of yourself. Well, yeah, you're the eternal optimist here, pile number 2. You're so excited about this year, and you should be, because there's so many beautiful things coming to you. But you've got to open your heart more. You've got to listen more with your emotional body, not just your mind, and slow down. Take some time to allow things to unfold. Don't try to control them. Allow them to unfold naturally. Okay? I love these messages. So the last couple messages we have here are, I pulled out The Enchanted Embrace by Cherry Enchantress, and I just posed the question, if there was someone out there in the world, a friend, a partner, a family member, someone who really loves and values you, what message do they want to bring you this year? What message of love might be seeking you out this year? Do you trust me? So there could be an element of trust. Maybe someone feels that they've lost your trust, that they don't know how to gain your trust, or maybe they haven't lost it, they're just not sure if you trust them. But there might be a message here about self-trust. Do you trust yourself? So trust is the message you're looking for, but someone this year may be asking you that. Do you trust me? Because they feel you in their bones. This is a love message, okay, pal number 2. I don't feel like this is coming from anyone but someone who's a romantic partner. I feel you in my bones. They want you to really trust them because every fiber of their being loves you. And they may not understand why there is an issue of trust because they feel so deeply about you, okay? So that might be a conversation you want to have with them. And the third card is how wonderful life is with you in the world. This person really, really respects and loves you. And so that is a specific message that I feel is needing to get to someone here today. Okay, now for pile number 2, these could be 3 separate messages too. You could have someone tell you, I feel you in my bones, which means I feel like I'm a soul counterpart. I feel like we're twin flames. You could have someone tell you that. You could have a completely different person tell you how wonderful life is with you in their world, that they really honor this friendship or this partnership or this business endeavor. So these could be actually 3 different people, which would then mean, do you trust me? Could be someone that simply wants to know what's going on with trust, okay? So these are your messages, pile number 2. I hope you resonate with them. Let me know in the comments section. Give me a thumbs up if you like the message and you like my videos. I post them once a month. Every once in a while, and when I have time, I will be posting 2, especially during eclipse season. And subscribe to my channel, hit the notification button so that you will be notified when I do post a video. Awesome. Thank you so very, very much. And Happy New Year. Here we are, pile number 3. The clear quartz. I feel like this quartz, I'm feeling like the word is a gatekeeper quartz. I'm getting that this quartz, that's right, yes it is, it holds your Akashic records. So those of you that chose pile number 3 in the clear quartz, you're the record keeper. There is infinite wisdom that you carry, pile number 3. And perhaps it's wisdom that is wanting to reach you, or that you're reaching a deeper place of wisdom in this year of 2023. Maybe you're a teacher, maybe you're a counselor, you're a therapist. Perhaps you do what I do. You're a guide, a mentor, a healer for others. And that this year, your powers, your gift are going to reach a whole nother level. That's what I'm getting, okay? So just know that take that for whoever it resonates for. Now, it can also mean that this is the pile for those of you that are studying within the healing fields, or maybe you're going to college, or you're getting a master's or PhD, that you're studying something, you're doing some form of learning, higher education in your life at this time. So let's look at what is the hidden world. What is the message from the hidden world? It is the angel gate. Cleansing, protection, and blessing. So you are meant to call on the angel gate. Okay, so pile number 3, what I'm getting is you've got a lot of guides and angels around you right now, and they're really, really helping you. That you've been through quite a number of storms in your life. because it takes a storm, it takes the rain to create a rainbow. But it's time for the rainbows to come into your life. So you are being blessed in this year of 2023 with rainbows. There still might be some rain that comes, some storms that you have to go through, but understand there's going to be rainbows too. And you are being asked to call on the angel gate as your deepest guide and guardian throughout this year. So let's read up on this. You have a guardian angel that is with you, that is caring for you and sending you the energy of these pure waters from the angel gate. And these pure waters will fall upon you, showering you with their protection, surrounding your every particle with a charge of energy that's going to bless you. And most of all, it's going to cleanse you from the debris of life that we carry so unconsciously most of the time. So for pile 3, the angel gate is blessing you with a shower of this sacred water to cleanse your energetic field. But the angel here watches over you and knows what it is that you most need. So ask for it and know that the soul's call is going to be answered from the realms beyond this world, and that you have infinite, and let me say that again, you have infinite protection and love. So pile 3, this is for those of you that feel like you need a very deep cleansing, clearing, that you've been carrying so much for so long, and even things that you're unconscious to, and it's time for that to be cleared. Oh, this is definitely Akashic Records stuff, isn't it? You could be clearing past lifetimes. So for pile 3, I'm getting a past life thing. You're clearing a lot of past lives, that finally the rainbows are coming out to you. The angel waters are blessing you, and they're blessing you with infinite protection. There is no harm that can reach you now, and they are blessing you with infinite love. Expect a lifting sensation, that of your spirit being freed, and with cleansing comes the sensation of your energy being completely renewed and revitalized. Never despair that you are not worthy of this love, because you are. This is a place where you can come to feel that the debris of the world can be removed from you. So whenever you feel like you've taken on too much from this collective, from this 3D reality, you can go to the angel gate and ask for the angel waters to remove that debris. And these waters will completely refresh you, and they will cleanse your emotional body as well. The feelings you no longer wish to experience, you can also express safely here, as these waters will never be afraid of anything you bring to it. So whatever your fears are, your anger, your resentment, your disappointment, bring it to the angel gate, because these waters will cleanse it from you. They will resolve everything in peace. It is time for you to be changed. It is time for what you do not want in your life to finally be released. So this is about releasing, okay? Do not punish yourself for the flaws that you perceive within yourself. Instead, cleanse them. Come to an understanding of your flaws, and instead of calling them flaws, turn them into strengths. And know that you are always protected, you are blessed, you are pure, and you are always accepted within the realm of the angel gate. Wow, that is a profound message. So let's look at your extra messages here. What is it that you are cleansing? Okay? Because we're getting that message here, a cleansing, a purification. You are cleansing your prison, the prison waif, self-sabotage, poverty, and consciousness. So you are cleansing even from your unconsciousness, the angel gate and the angel waters is cleansing the self-sabotage, the poverty consciousness, the feelings of feeling trapped, that you're somehow trapped in your own anxieties or trapped in a prison of negativity. So the angel gate is offering you a way through. It's telling you, you don't have to exist in a prison. You're the one that holds the key, because this prison of poverty consciousness and not feeling worthy enough or beautiful enough or rich enough or good enough, whatever it is, whatever that not enough is, this message is telling you that that is not true. That's an illusion, that you have created this prison and you have the key to it. And the angel realm and the angel waters are waiting for you so that they can cleanse it from you completely. And I'm getting with this message, again, your past lives are being cleared. Whatever poverty consciousness existed, whatever consciousness of lack of self-love, lack of abundance, lack of well-being, whatever it is, lack of family, it is being cleared from you in this year. I love this message, but please call on the angel gate, your guardian angels, and those angels that bring the water from this realm, okay? And the second answer is the spiral dancer. Circuitous route and perception. Now the spiral dancer is asking you to dance with your life, that your life is not a straight line. You're taking zigzags, spirals. You're going up the spiral staircase. Okay? Love your life. And the spiral dancer is telling you in 2023, dance. Look at your life as a dance. Bring music, bring laughter, bring play. You are the dancer. There are beautiful blessings awaiting you here if you change your perception. So a lot of this has to do with perception. Very, very interesting, right? So let's see what she has to say. Perception is everything, okay? She's saying that if at times you feel like you're going backwards, she's saying you're not. You might be slightly retracing some of your old steps or patterns, but you're doing it from higher up on the spiral staircase. You are not retracing something at the same frequency that you did it before. So if something comes back into your life or returns, it's going to return and seem sort of familiar, but it's not going to be the same because you are being washed clean. But that can also mean that you have things returning, situations, people, relationships, opportunity that can return to your life here. Because when they were there previously in your life, they were not ready for you or you were not ready for them or both. But now you have evolved. You have raised your frequency. You have cleansed your slate. And now you are ready for certain things to return. Okay? Very interesting message here. So let's see what other messages we get. If you are asking about a relationship, keep on dancing and magic will soon happen. It's okay to also allow someone else to take the lead. You're the dancer, but the dancer doesn't always dance alone. Most of the time, the dancer is on the floor with other dancers. Share the dance. You don't have to dance alone. Share it. Allow someone else to take that lead with you. Make sure to let others know that you're open to dance with them. So there's something here in pile 3 where I'm getting it's time for you to open your heart more. I'm feeling with pile 3 that you've gone through a lot of broken hearts in your life, and maybe something very, very recently. And that's why you felt like you were in a prison. You were suffering. You were feeling a lot of pain. You didn't know at what point you were going to get out of this. And this is beautiful because this is the time where you're releasing this prison completely and totally. Your heart is healing and you're being called to the dance of love once again. Because I'm feeling like the spiral dancer is not only the dance of life and creativity, but she's calling you to the dance of love, to really enter into this dance with others. All relationships have a destiny. Each is a sacred teacher with valuable lessons to share, even if it appears that the two of you are sometimes dancing in different directions. It doesn't mean that you cannot dance together, okay? But remember, every relationship is part of your destiny. It has something to share with you. Even if it only lasts in your life for a very short time, it's leaving you with a gift. And so the spiral dancer is asking you to honor this gift, to understand that all the steps you take in your life are perfect, even when you think that you are stumbling. The spiral dancer is a reminder that destiny's truest path is seldom a straight one, okay? This is beautiful. So I'm feeling for pile 3 that in 2023 there is love here. Let's see what the other cards are bringing in. We have Archangel Raphael. So you're healing your heart chakra. What did I say? Yep. He is helping you open your heart to love, but he's also telling you you're ready for love. So the heart chakra here, there's new love coming. I'm getting this energy of new love, whether it's new love in a current relationship or brand new love. Either way, your heart is opening, you're working on the green energy, and I advise those that chose pile number 3 to do a lot of work around your heart chakra, okay? The other message I'm getting is the 7th chakra. So pile number 3, you're the only one that got 2 different chakras. You got the 4th and the 7th. You're working with Archangel Raphael and Archangel Uriel. So Uriel is telling you you have divine wisdom that is wanting to pour through you. So it's time to open up your crown to access that divine wisdom. You have guides all around you. Higher level of teaching is wanting to come in. What did I say in the beginning? I felt that this was the pile for the teachers, the counselors, the healers, those in the fields of education, those that are learning something right now. Open up your 7th chakra. Work on it, and that is the color purple or white or lilac. And then the 4th chakra would be green and pink. So you're working on 2 chakras, your higher wisdom, your higher knowledge, your higher learning, but also your higher love. It's time for your heart to be completely whole and healed and to fully love again. Oh boy, is it time, because we got 3 cards for this pile. Caring connections is what is coming to you in this year. And this beautiful flowers are a representation of new love and new blossoming in your relationship corner. But it's also telling you to really focus on love in your life right now, okay? Archangel Raphael is saying don't just focus on your wisdom and your learning and your caregiving to others, but focus on your own love, what you want for your love life. Focus on those that are caring connections in your life, those that truly are open to giving and equal, to give and receive equally in your relationship. So the caring connections, even though I'm getting a big message about love, it's also about truly blossoming your friendship. So bringing that love into all of the relationships that bring you the most joy, okay? So let's look at the whispers of love in matters of the heart. What is it that you are working on? You're working on choosing love. Okay, we're getting that message 3 times, aren't we, pile 3? You know what? Maybe you were choosing something else. Maybe you were choosing learning. Maybe you were choosing health. Maybe you were on a healing journey. Perhaps you were choosing your career. Whatever you were doing, you weren't choosing love. So for pile 3, it's time for you to choose love. You always have a choice as to what you should do. That's the other message. You always have choices, but be sure that when you make the choices, that you do it from your heart. So with Archangel Raphael and Archangel Uriel, the Whispers of Love is saying, when you choose love, it means you've gone into your heart space to look for the answers, and you've also looked for the answers with your mind in your higher wisdom. And you're using wisdom and you're using love to make the right choices here. But choose love. Wow, somebody really needs to hear this, okay? And be authentic. So that's the last message here. Be authentic on this journey. Nowhere here am I saying to choose love and put others ahead of you. Did I say that? No. Yes, you want caring, loving connections in your life, but this is not about putting them ahead of yourself. This is about mutually loving and reciprocal relationships that allow you to be exactly who you are. You are being asked to be real, which means be honest and true, pertaining to who you are and how you feel. You've got to be honest with who you are and your feelings. So for pile number 3, I wanted to say heart number 3, it's all about heart work. It really is. You're on a journey of really, really expanding your heart. This is beautiful, beautiful message. You're cleansing every corner of your heart. You're welcoming in love at a level you've never experienced it before, but it's because you're choosing this. And in that choice, you're doing it from a place of very, very deep self-love, self-authenticity, and you're only bringing honesty to the table. Nothing but honesty and truth. Okay, so I want to finish this with just maybe 2 or 3 more little messages here. I brought out my Enchanted Embrace by Cherry Enchantress, and I asked the question for pile number 3, what messages are coming to you from others this year? What messages of love, whether it's from a romantic person or whether it's from a friend or someone that just really, really cares about you? Well, this looks like a love message. You are so beautiful to me. You are so beautiful to me. So someone wants to tell you how beautiful you are to them, how much you mean to them, okay? I'm sorry I couldn't get to you. So maybe they want to tell you how much you mean to them because they're sorry they couldn't get to you. Something happened where they weren't able to tell you the truth, or you left or they left and the message was left unsaid. This is for someone out there listening. And so they want to tell you how beautiful you are, how much they respect, love, and acknowledge you. And they're sorry that somehow they couldn't get this message to you. It wasn't the right time, perhaps. And that's what I'm getting. You weren't ready to receive it. Maybe they weren't fully ready to give it either. And the last one is, I didn't mean to hurt you. Okay? So this could be the same person, or these could be different messages. Maybe this person hurt you when they disappeared out of your life, when maybe they ghosted you. Maybe they had to. Or maybe they just disappeared. They had to leave and they were nowhere to be found, or they couldn't find you, and they know that it hurt you, and they're here to tell you, I'm so sorry. So there's an apology coming to you, pile 3. Okay? But you could read this in so many different ways. These could be 3 different people. One could be just simply telling you, you're so beautiful to me. One could be telling you, I didn't mean to hurt you, and there's an apology. And another one could be simply saying, I'm sorry I couldn't get to you. That there was something in the way and they wanted to get to you, okay? So take the messages as they come, because the third possibility here is you are beautiful to me can go with I'm sorry I couldn't get to you, or I didn't mean to hurt you. You mean so much to me. You are so beautiful to me. Whatever the case may be, someone wants you to know two things. One, they never meant to hurt you. There's an apology here. And two, you mean so much to this person. All righty. These are your messages. Let me know if you like them. Hit me. Give me a thumbs up if you like it. Subscribe to my channel. I love comments. Let me know how it resonates with you. And last but not least, Happy New Year. Sending you all a giant hug.